So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
We are just getting started.
West Ham really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being...
Castellanos! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played through into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. Marquinhos. Socek. Now it's Castellanos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. And Doma really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's Neymar! Oh, off the bar. Mazraoui. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Bowen. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. Vinicius Junior. That's a delicate chance! He's delivered all right! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
West Ham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Miami are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cornet. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Valverde for Rice. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Jude. Now it's Cornet. Castellanos. Castellanos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mavropanos gets across to intercept that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he welcomes it in. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Burmo. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Castellanos. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
West Ham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Valverde. And it's Neymar. Foot in. Bowen has created one goal already. This is a promising build-up. Rice. Half-time getting close now. No, he's not getting any further than that. Walker-Peters got a long way forward to join the attack. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cornet. Ward-Prowse. Mavropanos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hops for safety. Walker-Peters. Now it's Castellanos. Socek. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shot a goal! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have it, and that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So let's get the ball rolling. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. Messi. Messi running with intent. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ward-Prowse. Castellanos. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
West Ham drag themselves back again.
West Ham really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of them.
Rice has given away a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
"60 minutes played. Neymar. And it's been played through. Can he finish? Souček. He's having a hit! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Todibo. Bowen chasing after it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Earthy. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Castellanos. Over to the right flank. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Earthy, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mazraoui. Walker-Peters. Now Earthy. Now it's Castellanos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Bowen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Sabani. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Miami clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bowen could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. Earthy. Showing good feet. Played in. And they've managed to get rid. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's really good defending. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 15, Brian Mbumo. Number 6, Idia Zamani.
Yamal.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 22.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Number 51, William Bacho.
Ward-Prowse. Into the last 5 minutes. Neymar. Neymar! Hits off target and by quite a way. I think we're just about done here. Might be danger here. Takes a shot! Brilliant from Castellanos! A finish of true class!
The goal scorer.
They have stolen level at the last!
89 minutes in.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
10.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
We are into overtime. That's a sharp pass. And here's Agahawa. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He's given him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the...
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens. but eventually we have a winner.
Miami really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Please welcome our players.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're very much on the way now. Millwall are a team that's fond of a low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball is...
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Surely now! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Neymar. Valverde. And Jamal. And it's Neymar. Zabani. And it's Mazraoui. It's Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Well-timed, excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Messi! In he goes again! Goal! Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Messi! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more!
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Valverde. And it's Salah. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Lamine Yamal certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Salah. And this is Messi. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Mohamed Salah. And here's Neymar. And that's gone loose. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Mazraoui. And here's Messi. On is having a shot! Oh, good finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And now the breakaway.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that has not gone well. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance. Yamal, nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's burst through. That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
3 minutes at a time.
Valverde. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, given away. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Relentless, just relentless. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Number 4, Mohamed Salah.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you'd...
And that is indeed the final act.
Miami have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Neymar.
And we get things going
Coming on
again.
the field is number 15, Brian Mbeumo.
Stood up well to him there. Salah. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Negli. And the counter is on. Burmo. Good ball, good take. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Negli. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Miami really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal. Distributed tidily. Looks to the other side. And it's Mazraoui. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A heavy challenge. Messi. Valverde. Yamal. And Burmo receives it in a good position here. And that has left him in a heap. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Substitution for Millwall, number 19.
Millwall can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 9. Substitution on the field, number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 6, Iria Zabani. Number 2,
And that's going right the way across.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field.
Marquinhos.
Number 13.
Over to the right flank.
Number 51. William Bacho. Number 3.
Delicate chip through.
Number 18.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Millwall. Number 10. Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 25. Number 33.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Agahawa. Agahawa driving forwards.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball, shoots! And a neat finish! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Millwall may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Agahawa. The ball has bounced loose now. Olise. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. And here's Agahawa. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. Burmo. And no, that was never going to make it. Kundal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's been slipped through. Decent chance! Well taken goal. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Millwall give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure?
And a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Olise. And reclaimed it in a... He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, can he finish? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France and he...
It's Neymar! Bruno Guimaraes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Botman. Osula. And it's Guimaraes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. For Messi. Hall. And it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this. And a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Bruno Guimaraes, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Nicely weighted ball. Murphy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Osula. That's been slipped through. Well, the run has been sold. Oh no, this does not look good. Osula, and he shoots! They've scored! And there is your opener.
The goal scorer for Newcastle.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Newcastle have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Osula wants to run onto this. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely, now there's the shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer for Newcastle after 29 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Newcastle are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He is through here. Great, he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Yamal. Neymar. Valverde charging forward down that flank. Messi, he's being urged to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, cracking ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Newcastle have it back and can go again. Burn. This is a promising build-up. Spread out to the left. And it's Willock. Yamal. Salah. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's having a go! And that is high.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Botman. And it's Willock. That has not gone well.
2 minutes.
And this is Messi. Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Valverde. Osula. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Now it's Murphy. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling. 45 minutes to change their fate. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Burn. And it's Hall. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Willock is onto this. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Willock. Stood up well to him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hall. Not the most convincing of passes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Guimaraes. Botman.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Plays it across. Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 20.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Number 14.
Newcastle are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Willock. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Agahawa. Now it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. Willock. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Botman.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Vinicius Jr. Coming on the field is number 19.
And it's Mazraoui.
Leandro Trossard.
Trossard. Nice control. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Number 27.
Newcastle choosing to make the first change. To come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Mazraoui. Marquinhos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Struck first time. No, it's wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Number 3, Lewis Hall. Coming on the field.
Joelinton.
Number 20, Anthony
Issa.
Elanga. Number 7,
Joelinton.
Joelinton.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. Yamal. Trossard. That is ended up in no man's land. Xiao. To Elanga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Willock. Messi. And here's Agahawa. Willock. Elanga. Joelinton looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Picked out Murphy! Bruno Guimaraes plays it short. An instinctive delivery. Herrero deals with that nice and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oyarzabal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 20.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Charlton have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing.
Yamal! Knocks it into space. Mazraoui cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yamal. Totti. And here's Messi. Is there a chance to shoot? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's being... Great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui scooting forward. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Oh, that's nice.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Charlton always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Olise. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Finish. Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? There it is! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 11, Vinicius
First
Jr.
breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he'll shoot here! And that was very necessary. Looking to play and goes for a shot! Oh, it's a great ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's got away from it. Threads one in. Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Cleared away. Coventry. Olise. Elise. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that was asking for too much. Marquinhos.
Miami really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's Van Dijk. Totti. Coventry with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. 5 minutes till the break. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Mazraoui. And here's the chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Zabani. Valverde. Now it's Messi.
1 minute at a time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gets a good foot in there. Elise running with the ball. Lovely bit of skill. And Messi! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Number 10, Lionel
The movement
Messi.
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
This looks promising. Pings it a header! And that's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 23.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Valverde with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Messi! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
65 minutes in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's having a go!
Number 35.
And that is wildly off target.
Charlton are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Chance, surely!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Substitution for Charlton, number 14. Coming on the field is number 31. Substitution on the field. Number 2, Virgil van Dijk. Number 11,
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 22,
Now it's Agahawa.
Number 13,
Now it's Wirtz.
Michael
He might be
Olsen.
in here. Shot a goal! Yes! That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Extra 73 minutes
And that
in.
really is so
9.
impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Grant, he leaps for it. Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Charlton, number 23.
So a bit of a revolving
Coming on
door
to
here.
replace him is
Lots and lots of
number
changes.
99.
So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Now it's Wirtz. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely worked. That has been cut short. Coventry. And here's Agahawa. Oh, super find. Chance! Goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Lionel Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Foot in. Wirtz. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. Now it's Agahawa.
6 added minutes.
And it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wirtz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Messi, a huge performance, answering the call. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Smith Rowe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Berger. And it's Castagna. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Dijk to Totti. Vinicius Junior. And this is Messi. Yamal. Diop. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the return pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he's forced to go back. Robinson. Fulham have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Bassi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Smith Rowe, nicely intercepted. Totti. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, look at the space here. He's cut it out, and he's hit it long. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Smith Rowe, he's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo Muniz is onto this. Yamal. No, he's not getting any further than that. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Robinson. Sabani. That's destined for the flank. And here's Totti. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Smith Rowe. Olise. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Totti. Rodrigo Muniz. And that has left him in a heap.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's shifting through the gears here, looking to play him in. Robinson receives him in a wide position. An uncompromising challenge. Iwobi plays it short. It's a shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Miami have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bassi. Leno. Great vision. Real chance here. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Muniz. Smith Rowe. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robinson. Iwobi. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Messi. Castagna promptly onto that, and that is that. Iwobi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Castagna. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bob.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Decent chance! He's got it all! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Fulham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Van Dijk. Valverde. Yamal. Robinson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Dijk. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Fulham, number 32, Emil Smith-Rowe. Coming on to replace him is
Diop.
number 24.
And it's Iwobi. And King. Berger. This is a promising build-up. And it's Iwobi. This looks promising. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution for Fulham, number 9, Rodrigo Muniz. Coming on the field is number 18.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Number 33.
Fulham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. And it's Salah. Castagna kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's running away. Nicely weighted ball.
Miami are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Fulham, number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi clears without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. King. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good ball, good take.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Iwobi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Agahawa. Aims beyond the defence. Cafu. A heavy challenge. Iwobi. Nicely spread. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Real chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lionel Messi.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Space for him to turn and look. Crossed, he leaps for it! Oh, off the bar! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
And a header! Harmlessly behind. Modric. Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. And here's Ødegaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him. Yamal running with intent. He has a look up. And it's played. And a chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's picked it up out wide. Flings in an impressive jump. Nearly, but not quite.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Valverde. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And it's Valverde. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Crosses it into the area. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Modric. And Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Not the most accurate pass. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Modric. And here's Messi. Jensen. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nicely spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Now Modric. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Messi from another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
32 minutes in.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Lionel
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks
Lionel
telepathic.
Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Valverde. Yamal. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is that. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. Gets a good foot in there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jordan Henderson. Jensen. He's a sharp little ball here. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the... Ouattara! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Modric. And it's Modric. And here's Messi. And it's Modric. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3
Jordan
minutes
Henderson.
at a time.
Now it's Ouattara. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Modric. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jensen. Can he get it through? Well, that was very necessary. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So the action resumes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jensen. Now it's Ouattara. Spread it left. And he's cut it out. Yamal has created one goal already. And the counter is on. To Martinez. Zabani. Mazraoui. Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. Played into the box, and he was alert to it. Jensen. Played out to the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ouattara. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now the ball in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Valverde. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Yamal. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Van Dijk. Odegaard. This is a promising build-up. Well, they can break here. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Odegaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Drives it in. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Brentford. Number 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
On to replace him is number 10.
Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Ouattara really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Zabani. Martinez. And it's Modric. And Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Spread to the right. Tries to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Martinez. Cross goes in there. Chance! Da Silva. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ouattara.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. Ball swung in. Could have here their final chance.
Substitution for Brentford. Number 9.
Time for a change in personnel.
Thiago. Number 7. Kevin Schade.
Henderson!
Coming on the field.
Big relief, it
Number
just needed better
47.
contact.
Number 11. Reece Nelson.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Yamal. Now Modric. Da Silva.
Nelson. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.